unmovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord. For as much as ye know that your labor, Pastor Leonard, your labor is not in vain. Amen. Amen. I want to speak to you just for a minute. I only have a few. About staying fixed through the mix. All right? Staying fixed through the mix. Come on. We are on the verge of entering into a new regiment. A change in leadership. A change in focus. And whenever there's a change this severe, there will you also find mixed feelings, mixed opinions, mixed emotions. And as we approach this time, there are some things that we possess right now that we're not going to be able to take on our journey. All right. Now, I don't know about you, but it's only by the grace of God that I have made it this far. I don't know about you, but it's not my looks, it's not my words or my ability that enable me to stand firm. But I do know that it is due to God's unchanging hand and His power that changes not, that has brought me where I am. When we turn on the TV or listen to the news, there are so many things that have transpired just this year alone. And each day people seem to be losing their mind. The truth of the matter is that God is not concerned with what the world can throw at us more than He's concerned at what the church can take a licking and keep on ticking. Amen? There will come a time, but nobody knows when the hour that Christ will return. Could be tonight, could be tomorrow night. But until Christ returns for His bride, we must do all we can to remain steadfast, unmovable, always abiding in His work. Not our work, but His work. For as much as you know your labor for the Lord is not in vain. For those of us who desire to stay fixed through the mix, I have a formula for you that will help you succeed. But in order for us to use this formula, you might have to change some things about you right now. You might have to change the way you think, the way you move, the way you see. You might even have to stand alone. Amen? I can remember growing up as a young child many years ago. Not that many. I don't know where that other many came from. There were these little figures that we used to play with. The object of the game was to knock them down. And I can remember, spending hours and hours upon hours trying to do just that, only to end up confused and frustrated because no matter what I did, they would never stay down. Are y'all with me? They were called weebles. Y'all remember that, right? See, because weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Come on, church. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Now, the Bible tells me that the devil tries to do the same thing to the church. He spends hours and even years messing with our hopes in hopes that we fall down. He likes it when we fall down on our face. All right? Or even when we step into sin. But the Bible says that He's out there watching, seeking folk that He may devour. He plays the same game in hopes to knock us down. But Paul encourages us to be steadfast, unmovable. Look at your neighbor and tell them weebles wobble. But they don't fall down. Paul says that we got to know that our labor for the Lord is not in vain. In order for us to stay fixed through the mix, you got to remember the formula. Number one, you got to change your mindset. You got to think like a weeble. And know that no matter how much, how powerful, or how fast the enemy comes at you, you might wobble, but you won't.